Hello guys and welcome back to another weekly special video of Bank Nifty and Nifty. So in this video we're going to see how Bank Nifty and Nifty are likely going to perform for the next coming week. So let's start by looking at the daily intraday time frame. So this is the price action of Nifty for the last working day. So what we have here is a 5 minute time frame of Nifty. So if you notice carefully, it has given us a chance at these two levels, you know that you can draw a tentative trend line like this. Now one may argue that it is not touching this. You can very well draw it in a way that it is touching this point. So anyways, so based on these two reactions we have a tentative trend line based on these two swing highs, right? So now what you should do for that particular day, what should have been done was to wait simply for the Nifty to come back to this level again. So when Nifty is at this level for the third time, you would wait to see the reaction. See here in this case, you have seen one a small red candle there, but if you notice carefully, that is a harami pattern, which is an inside candle formation. After which, if you see a break down, a breakout from this level, you should have gone towards the downside. So if you are too aggressive trader, one might have gone short there, but again would have seen a stop loss hit there. But if you are little patient enough to watch the reaction closely, see here it has given us a slight confirmation that it has crossed this line. But if you notice carefully for the next follow through candle, in the next candle, this candle itself is looking uh, not strong, we can say that, because it is almost a doji. It is also called as a spinning top. Now after that, if you see this candle formation right there, so now if you put all these three candles put together, you will get this situation that it is looking definitely bearish towards the downside. So on that particular day, this could have been your pick for the day, and from there you see how far this as your first target, and after that, and this as your next target, both in this case worked out for the Nifty. So that is how the Nifty on the last previous day was. So let's quickly see how Bank Nifty has done for the same particular day, and then we can quickly move on to our weekly chart. So it's important to understand these Bank Nifty and Nifty in all the time frames possible. And for the last working day, we haven't done a post market analysis. That is why we are discussing about the price action of the last working day. So now let's quickly change our chart to the Bank Nifty. So here we have the Bank Nifty chart, and straight away you can see that it is almost the same situation here. Also, here you have Bank Nifty has really tried to go towards the upper side, and till 11 o'clock it was in an uptrend, but then started to see a great corrections towards the downside, and this is the place where it has again seen a small correction towards the downside. So it is struggling to cross this high and give us a close above that. And in the same situation where it is also not coming towards this level. So based on these two swing reactions here, if you have a trend line which you can draw based on these two swing highs, now when the Bank Nifty is here again, you can see that unlike Nifty, where we have a harami candle as our insert candle as our first indication, here in this case it is more stronger bearish confirmation that has come from a bearish engulfing pattern. So this is definitely bearish from that level, and so that could have been a small stop loss. And from there, you see this, either this could have been the first target or this could have been the first target. In both the cases it worked, but after that, after breaking this swing low, you can see that it has come all the way till there. So for both Nifty and Bank Nifty, these were the trades that should have worked for the last working day. Now let's quickly remove all these drawings. So after removing these drawings from the Bank Nifty, let's quickly all this from the Nifty as well. So here we are removing the drawings from the Nifty. So now let's directly dive into the weekly chart of Nifty. So here on the Nifty's chart, uh, couple of weeks back we have identified this as a bearish engulfing pattern, and if you notice these two candles, it's a very strong pattern which appeared uh, at 22,500 mark, and that time nifty was that was the high of the nifty, all time high of the nifty. So from that point we are starting to see some trouble, but really uh, we are not back on track until we see a close of a nifty weekly candle above this. So until then, let's consider this as a correction only, and your major swing low is still in intact. So let's see this low is still in intact. So there is no need to panic about this situation, but at the same time we cannot say that it is bullish again until it crosses this line. If you get to see a close above that, then you can assume that the major trend, weekly trend on a nifty his chart is looking bullish. But until then, let's see what's going to happen here. See, now we have this as our upper level, which is going to act as a major level of resistance, and then on the downside you can say that the whole this whole zone is going to act as support for the nifty if it starts falling down. And your major level for the nifty is definitely looking is sorry your major support level for the nifty is definitely coming from this reaction. So this is how nifty is looking on a weekly chart. So even in spite of seeing a green candle there, we cannot say that we are out of this bearish implication, or we cannot say that we are towards the upper side, because on the upper side we have this as our resistance, and on the lower side we need to see a close at least beneath this line. Only then we can say that it is little uh, interested in moving towards the downside. So on a weekly chart it started looking sideways. Okay, so a couple of weeks back it was negative with this candle, but now it started moving sideways, we can say that, based on these two candles. And let's quickly move to our daily chart to see how nifty chart is looking on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, definitely by looking at this you can say that it is looking positive, because all our post market analysis video last week we were discussing that nifty needs to see a close above these levels. Okay, above these levels, above that line, and now we have seen that nifty has closed above that. But now the real eye should be there at that level. As you can see, it's already seen a resistance taking place at that level, and we have seen close somewhere here. And on the downside, now that we have this doji candle there on the downside, this becomes extremely important level for the nifty as a support. So even on a daily time frame and on a weekly time frame, it's little directionless, but on a daily time frame it's definitely looking little better than a weekly time frame towards the upper side. So, and also notice that the kind of wick that you are seeing there in the nifty is significant. It's looking very dominant. So you need to pay extra attention to that level, this resistance level. Now let's change our chart to the bank nifty. So on bank nifty's chart, to do that, let's go there and let's select bank nifty. So to start with the daily chart of bank nifty, we are looking that the bank nifty is also looking towards the upper side. It gives us a positive close, but we should be worried about this much of rejection from the upper side. That may have come because of the nifty, because on the nifty we have seen that it has reacted, it has gone towards the all-time high and then seen a very strong resistance. So that might be the same reason here for the bank nifty too. Now it, even though this is looking positive, you need to wait. We need to see that kind of momentum. Bank nifty alone cannot cross all these levels and go leaving nifty behind, so that's not happening. So, and also moreover here a, a very important line should be this, because now if you notice, see, this can be a tentative trend line towards the downside. So you need to pay extra attention next time when the bank nifty is here on a daily chart, and there if you see a negative candle formation anywhere close to this trend line, then we need to be little skeptical about all our upside uh, momentums. Okay, so now right now, even though it is looking slightly bullish on a daily chart for the bank nifty, uh, there is a real trouble coming from the nifty, so you should be careful about that. And here your support on the downside is going to be this level, so mark these levels and act accordingly. And now let's change this chart to a weekly time frame. Before that, let's remove this and that. Now let's go there and select the weekly chart. So here, as we have drawn this line from a daily chart, it is also making some sense looking it on a weekly time frame. This is a weekly time frame of Bank Nifty. It's looking pretty similar to this pattern is looking pretty similar to the Nifty, because see, you have a bearish engulfing pattern there, and then you have this candle and this candle. So now we cannot say that it is bullish until we see a close above that, and on the downside we have started to see we have seen a strong rejection from there. So anything happens in between should be considered as a sideways action, and moreover, you should be paying little attention towards this trend line. And next time, if you see any bearish implications there, then we may see some trouble in the bank nifty as well towards the downside. So both bank nifty and bank nifty on a daily time frame and on a weekly time frame are looking little directionless in spite of seeing two green candles next to each other, because you are stuck in between a certain highs and lows of both bank nifty and nifty. So you need to be extra careful while trading this weekend. Also, we have seen financial year ending close, so it's a fresh financial year for starting from the next week. So uh, you should give some time and see what it has to say, and then take decisions accordingly. And all this matters only on a larger time frames, but this doesn't feed us. You should be paying the same level of attention to your daily intraday chart with by marking your swing highs and lows and trade accordingly. So on a daily time frame, both are looking little bullish, but we have discussed real problem coming from the Nifty all-time high, right? So let me quickly show that again. So here we have the Nifty and the daily chart. Yeah, we're talking about this. So this level is causing some serious trouble. So pay attention to that level. So that's it, guys. That's it for today's weekly special video. See you in another post market analysis video for tomorrow. Until then, happy trading. Thank you so much.